Thank you for tuning in to the Path of Peace TV. I am your host, Real Talk. Today, I would like to talk about the moratorium on rent and mortgage. My people, what I want to talk about is this is addressed basically to the politicians and to the landlords and the renters and the people that own homes that are having difficulty right now paying their rent or their mortgage because of financial strain. Because obviously they're not working, they lost their job. I think the moratorium on rent should be extended um, for at least a year or something like that. And as far as these landlords, of course they have to get paid, especially the moms and pops that struggling right now, landlords. The government should pay, take care of all the renters that cannot pay their rent and pay these landlords and stop dragging your feet. Remember, and also people that got problem paying their mortgage. Remember, um, none of us in this circumstance, in this situation, in this country, United States or around the world, asked to be let go from their job or their job went under, you know, and so people now are jobless. Small business people are now um, no longer own a business, so they're suffering also. So when the politician is running around, the ones that are, not all of them, the ones that are, and trying to say, well, renting moratorium should be up, talking about now we should stop the extra money for unemployment, y'all must stop it. Because people that's on unemployment, they're on unemployment also, not of choice. Y'all politician um, close the country down, and by closing the country down, people cannot go to work. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing because we're trying to save lives, but if you're gonna cut a person financial, you know, things from paying their bills, the least y'all can do is extend the moratorium on rent. And this gentleman I was talking to, one of my friends was talking yesterday, and he was saying also pay people utility bills. And you have to. People are suffering. You think when you give someone $600 or $1,400 or $2,000, um, that's anything? And then it's gonna take another 6 months to almost a year for y'all vote on something to give somebody extra money. No. So this all I'm talking about is that we should give, the government should give the people at least, if not $2,000 a month, something close to it, until this pandemic is over and a year after, as the politician was saying, most of the Democrat. We have to help the people of the United States. We have to help the people of the world. So other politicians in other countries, you got to help your people as well. You know, also for the small business people, we got to help them as well because now they are broke, lost their business, or about to lose their business. Now, these politicians in the U.S., mostly all politicians, but one in the U.S., you guys, and that is the one that is. And I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm not gonna put you all in the same boat, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You guys that telling people you should cut the unemployment, giving them $300 extra a week is too much. They don't want. If they get that much money, they ain't gonna want to go back to work. It won't be any incentive to go back to work. Well, if job would have automatically paying people at least $15 or more an hour to begin with, not no $7.50 and $10, then people wouldn't mind going back to work. But who you think in their right mind would want to go back to work if you're making $2,000 a month from unemployment to go back to work to making 1,000 or 1,500? Come on now, stop. Y'all politicians love to say these things, but y'all are making millions of dollars a year. Being a congressperson or a senator, I don't know what y'all get paid, but y'all don't get millions of dollars. So y'all get in office, then y'all start lining your pocket. Y'all start getting in committees that can bring y'all money. Y'all so when y'all talk about the people shouldn't get $600 a week, and they should go back to work. So now y'all want to cut the unemployment to force people to go back to work, and then some people still have no job, and this pandemic is still getting worse and worse. So you jeopardizing people to go back to work and then bring the virus home, even though they may have got vaccine, but still bringing it home to their child that's 12 years old or younger that haven't got the vaccine to get sick. So before you guys talk, your politician, that the one that I'm talking about, before y'all open your mouth and talk about people need to go back to work, get off unemployment because they're bleeding the system. You guys are bleeding the system. Y'all get in office, and I don't think none of you guys, no senators or congressperson, should have a lifetime in office. Because that's what y'all have, most of y'all. Okay? I believe also it should be a term limit on the congressmen and the senators. Because y'all get there to help people. Once y'all been there for a while, y'all think about yourself. So when y'all worrying about people getting an extra $600 a month, a week in unemployment, and people need help paying their rent and their mortgage, and y'all want to stop that, okay? And then you got the landlord that's suffering. Y'all don't care about none of them. You don't care about the people that's renters. Y'all don't care about the landlord. Y'all don't care about the people that lose their job. Y'all may say that on TV and the cameras in your face, saying that, yeah, I care. But y'all don't care about nobody. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Y'all don't care about people. Y'all care about yourself. If y'all care so much about about people and people suffering, stop getting these millions of dollars, at least until the pandemic is over. Get into our boat, our shoes, okay? Because you can say that you care and you understand and you want to do something, but you cannot care if you're making millions of dollars a year, but you want to stop unemployment when people are suffering. You know, people are going to be suffering for years to come after the pandemic is over. God knows when it's gonna stop. So all I'm saying is that keep the moratorium for rent going. Um, Pay people rent for a year or beyond. The landlords definitely need to get paid. Also, help the small business. Okay, give a monthly check to everybody because y'all say we're gonna break the economy or whatever. Listen, I believe that if We push money out to people. People got money in their hand. They're gonna save some. I would hope y'all save some and pay bills. They're gonna go out and they're gonna go shopping. They're gonna go buy clothes. Definitely gonna buy groceries. So guess what's happened? The economy is being built up because the money is being spent into the economy. Right now, people don't have money. You can't give a person $1,400 or $2,000 one time, and then gotta take 6 months to a year to vote on the other thing. Nah, give people money every month. And some people, you may give 2,000 a month, it still won't be enough because if that person was at their job and they was making $5,000 a week, there's no way that you can help them with giving them $2,000 a month. But it's better than nothing. It's better than giving a one-time check and then every 6 months or 8 months you got to vote on something else. Okay? So let us do our part. And to your politician, please, there got some good politicians out there that's trying to do the right thing. Okay? They really do. But for the one that's trying to block it, okay, remember, this is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. This is a human being issue. People are suffering. Don't think it's just Democrats. Don't think it's just minorities. Everybody's suffering. Some is suffering more than others. Republican is suffering. Okay, so let us, you're a politician, man. Just do the right thing and stop dragging your feet for passing bills to help people. And then y'all say y'all care. Y'all don't care. Y'all do not care. If you care so much about the people, remember the people don't want to put you in office. They voted for you. Every 2 years or 4 years, when y'all run for office, y'all come and tell people lies for them to hire you by voting for you. And then all y'all do, y'all get on certain communities to make millions and millions of dollars a year. That money should be stopped. All that money that y'all making should be stopped. Boom. Be cut off. All those millions should be cut off. Y'all should feel the pain of the people. That should be cut off. If y'all tell a person, well, go back to work, get off unemployment, y'all cutting unemployment. Some people are not getting no money at all, and they're still in the same circumstances because they don't have a job no more. And they can't pay their rent, and they want to cut off unemployment also. So what y'all want people to do? Do y'all, most of your politicians, do you want people to become criminals, to break the law? Because that's what's going to happen. Honestly, people, if they got to feed their family, and they got to keep a roof over their head, God forbid it don't happen, but that's what y'all turning people into criminals, because people are going to have to do what they have to do. People didn't ask for them to be out of work. No one asked for this virus. None of these things people ask for. So we have to be mindful, my people, and be careful how much pressure we put on people, because after a while, some of these people, not all, some of these people may go out there and not condone it, and it's never going to be right to break the law. But some people are like, yo, I got to feed my family. I got to keep the roof over my head. They're going to have to do what they have to do, whether it be selling drugs, stealing, whatever. You know what I mean? And we don't want that, my people. So y'all politicians, stop, man. Y'all come together and fast. Save the rental moratorium for a year or so to everybody get back on their feet. Stop giving people a one-time check every 6 months. Give people money every month for the next year after the pandemic. Okay? Because like I said, if the money is pushed into the economy, everybody's going to be good because money going to be spent. So it's going to circulate back over. It's going to circulate. Okay? And everybody will be good, my people. So that's all I got to say. Listen, follow me on this channel, The Path of Peace TV. Also on Facebook. Also, please, on my anchor, The Path of Peace TV. Okay? On Spotify. Okay? Listen, let us help each other. We're all in this together. And for you politicians out there in Washington, D.C., stop thinking only of yourself. because y'all got millions of dollars. Okay? Remember, y'all was elected for the people. The people are suffering right now. And also, before I go, I want to say my condolences to everyone that lost their life into this recent hurricane, and for the people in Louisiana, Mississippi, surrounding state, my state, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and beyond. Um, I'm praying for you guys, all of you guys that are suffering, that was suffering before all this with this pandemic and lost their job. Now these people lost their home. People lost their lives. That's like a basement got flooded. Okay, so my condolences go out to all these people that lost a loved one, and for the people that lost their home. You know, just pray that help come to y'all fast, and and to y'all politicians. Like I said, you see people are suffering, but this pandemic and everything else on top of which everything else. Now these people lost their homes. See people in nursing home dying because they're carrying the warehouse. You know what I mean? I see people that need their medicine stay on ice. They can't get ice. You know, all these things, man. All these things. And most of y'all politicians, y'all talk a good game. Be for the people. If you're for the people, you don't worry about your pocket. You worry about your people. Not about black, not about white, not about Democrat, not about Republican, but you care about your people. Listen, Jesus Christ cared about his people. He didn't do it for money. He did it because he loved us. And he died for us. How much do y'all love y'all people? Most of y'all politicians. Joe Biden, thumbs up to him. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Because he feel our pain. Okay? Most of these Republicans don't feel nobody's pain but their own. Not all of them, because you got some good Republicans. So I'm not going to put them all in the same boat, but they know who they are. Most of them don't care about us. And people don't get it twisted. Don't think because you're a Republican they care about you. If a selfish person that don't care, that will never care. They will tell you what they think you need to hear, and then they will walk away. I don't know if y'all remember the movie with Eddie Murphy, Distinguished Gentleman, and he showed you how Washington worked, and that's a true story. Are they corrupted? They show you the compassion in their face and say that they feel your pain, and when the door is closed, they say, "Hell with that person, they're good. Long as our pocket is lined with money." You know what I mean? We got to start caring about each other. We got to really start caring about each other. But I'm gonna go. I'm sorry it took a little longer than I should. My people, love you. Stay safe. Each one teach one. Let us be a helping hand to lift each other up, not to put each other down. Okay, my people? God bless you.